We're at the Gears of War 3 beta preview event here in San Francisco, and we've been playing a bit of Gears of War 3, a bit of team deathmatch on some of the maps that will be in the beta later on. I'm gonna check out a little bit about what I've been playing. I've been playing a map called Thrash Bowl, of course, the fictive sport that Coltrane plays. That's an arena that's been shot to pieces that you can run around in. It's a fairly the combat is based around cover, where you're in the outskirts of the map, and then it's an open field in the middle, and had a lot of fun on that one. We also played another map called Checkout in an old supermarket, where the action is more close quarter, and there are some of the new weapons, like the sawed-off shotgun, came into play a lot. And we also played a map called Trenches that we got to play a little bit. So we mostly played team deathmatch. There are other modes, of course, but I got to experience some of the new weapons, like the Retro Lancer. Of course, the Retro Lancer doesn't have a chainsaw on it. It has more of a knife, and you can do a charge with it, and it's really humiliating for anyone who gets caught up on that bayonet. Let me tell you, I experienced that once, and it didn't feel good at all. And also got to play a little bit with the sawed-off shotgun, which is really satisfactory to nail one or two or maybe even three opponents with one hit. Very, very effective close range. It just blows your enemy to pieces. But of course, if they see you a few more feet away, they're gonna get you, because it's really useless at a distance. So, but that's really a nice complement to perhaps mid-range weapons in a smaller map. There were also some other new stuff, like the one-shot, which basically scans off an area and then zooms in on you. So you have to sort of get out of the way for that one, and it's really scary when you see that laser beam running across the map, and you really just need to get out of the way. Also, there were incendiary grenades that you could put people on fire, and it's a really nice feeling to set someone on fire and watch them sort of burn to death if you get a direct hit, or if you just sort of put an area out of play, because if someone runs into a flaming area, of course they're going to take damage. So you can sort of box an enemy in with an incendiary grenade. So it can also be used in that sense, in a more of a tactical sense. Let me think if there was something else that I got to play around with and that I experienced firsthand. Yeah, there's also this digger weapon that digs itself into the ground. It's a really weird little thing. I didn't get to try it myself. It was in one of the maps that I played, though, and I got to see it in action. And it's one of those things that you really can't get to grips on with a short play test like this. You probably have to play it a little bit more until you sort of master it, and you make great use of it. But it's really Gears of War. Of course, in the first game, the multiplayer was sort of an afterthought, and it turned out to be really funny. Second game, they put more effort into it, but it's very evident that in the third game, they've really focused a lot on polishing and making the multiplayer experience, into something that's on the level of the campaign and the cooperative experience. So I'm sure that the beta will also help out, iron out any problems they may have at this point, but it felt really solid, and I guess you guys will be experiencing it in the beta pretty soon.